Hello everyone, today we are not playing Starbound, we are actually playing Terraria, which is kinda like Starbound, but it's not, because it's Terraria and not Starbound. So, as you can see here by this thing and the crystal in my inventory, we are going to, and also the title of the video, we're going to be doing the Old Ones Army event, and we're going to be doing it Post-Golem. I've already done this event, as you can see by my Betsy's wings in my vanity, which I'm actually kind of disappointed that they aren't as good as Fishron wings. Just a little bit. It hurts because they look so good. So for my weapons, I chose the Nebula Arcanum, the Razorblade Typhoon, the Solar Eruption as a backup weapon. For my Sentry, I have the Ballista Staff. This is the third tier one. You can just farm the Old One's army a bunch before the Golem, get up to 100 what are they called? Defender medals, and then buy it. Or you could just fight and fail the Old One's army before then, or maybe beat it. It's good practice either way, and then get the ballista staff. I'm using it because it technically can be gotten right after you beat the golem if you have the defender medals. For my armor, I go with the Spectre armor. I have the hood over here just so I can switch to it quickly, and so that you guys know it's in my hotbar, or so that you guys know which helmet I'm using right now. If the hood is there, I'm using the mask, and if the mask is there, I'm using the hood. I use Fishron wings because they're really good for getting around. The hoverboard might be better. I normally like the hoverboard, but I just got Fishron wings here. So either one will work. Next, I have the Celestial Cuffs. The Celestial emblem might be better because of the damage, but I went with the cuffs because if I'm fighting Betsy or something, if and I run out of mana, and then I get hit, then I'll just be able to instantly switch back to the Arcanum or Typhoon. Next, I have the Ankh Shield. This is the one I couldn't really get reforged as I wanted, kind of with the Arcanum. I only got Mystic on that, so that's not the best. I and it's pretty self-explanatory. The Obsidian Shield will work just fine. I don't think there's anything here that will inflict the debuffs that the Ankh Shield protects you from. It's just for 2 extra defense and knockback immunity. Knockback immunity being the main thing. I cannot live without knockback immunity. So next we have the Master Ninja gear for the amazing dash effect, and also the ability to dodge. I think there was another one, but it's completely useless. Yeah, ability to climb walls is completely useless here. In fact, it should be completely useless if you have wings. So finally, we have the lightning boots. I could have gotten frostbark boots, and I could have just made this entire floor out of ice. It would have been easy since I'm in the snow biome. I killed a pinky. So it would have, yeah, this isn't the prettiest looking arena ever, but it will do the job. So, next let's get into, well, the arena. The first things you need to know is that the portals for the monsters will spawn on at minimum 61 blocks away from the crystal, and at most 120 blocks. And you want a completely flat platform. You can have like a little like dips and stuff like down here. The maximum amount of blocks you can have for per ledge is, I think, is 3, or maybe it's something else. I'm not quite sure. But don't don't do that. Just make a completely flat platform. Next, I have 2 rows of platforms here with campfires around them. I also should have had heart lanterns, but whatever. Um, so the bottom platform is a little bit longer, so I can run across and pick up mana stars and other stuff. It's also great for hiding from the ogre's ranged attack. and the top one you won't use until the very final wave when you're fighting Betsy. Like originally it was just for fighting Betsy until I realized how effective it is just against the old one's army in general. And it also doesn't even count against you. Now, other tips I may have, if you might want to have like a bedroom below here just in case you die, because that could get bad. If you die and you don't have a bed there, most of the time if you die you're just screwed anyway. The crystal's gonna get destroyed, but sometimes you can get it has enough health and you can get out fast enough. So yeah, now let's just get on to the fight. You start off with 10 Ethereal mana, which is enough to spawn a Ballista. Now, you just want to alternate, shoot like 3 of them there, 3 of them there, and that should take care of it. If you run out of mana, you can come over here, use the Celestial Cuffs to get us extra range to pick up the mana stars. It's amazing. So, there's not really much to this wave. I'm trying to think of extra stuff to say, but no, just keep the traveling guys away from the far away. It's not hard at all. Like literally, this is pathetic. But this does get pretty tricky in the later waves. I have enough to summon an extra Ballista. I think there was another. Yes, there was another Ethereal mana here. I can summon a third one. Now we just wait for the next wave. Now this one adds lightning bugs, which can fly but not very high off the ground, so they aren't much of a threat. I think it also adds kobolds, which explode, but I've never really found them to be a threat. So as you can see, the Arcanum completely tears through these guys. The Typhoon will work, but not as well. Alright, I desperately need some mana right now. That's why I like the Celestial Cluster, because if you really do need mana, you can just go get hit. It's just kind of a last resort, but you can always just go get hit, get some mana, use that to kill some other guys, and then take their mana stars, and then the ball just keeps rolling from there. That should take care of everyone on that side. Oh god, I'm lagging horribly. I think all the particles from the Nebula Arcanum are just really destroying my game right now. Alright, I can summon 2 more Ballistas. I like to just summon them all right in the middle. There might be a better way, but summon them right in the middle. Alright. Now this one adds Ethereal Wyverns. Kill those guys as quick as possible. Maybe even use the Solar Eruption just for some non-homing straight damage if there are other enemies right there. You see, I got a little hit on my crystal. Yeah, just those guys can just sit on your crystal and do huge damage if you don't take care of them. Now, if you pause the video, like on one of the 2 or 3 frames, I was hovering over some of the gravestones here, which I don't think I'm that big. I don't think anyone actually did that. Every single gravestone here, I believe, is from a dragon. Every single one. I it's probably just a coincidence, but the dragons are really slow and really tough. Like 50% of Gen 7 Pokemon. So they aren't too much of a threat. But so just keep the Well, they are too much of a threat because if they get close, they do tons of damage. But otherwise, if you can keep them back, just do because they can do some serious damage. But once again, they're slow. Now this wave adds kobold gliders and dark mages. Kobold gliders, if you put actual blocks where the gold platforms are, they can't do anything to your crystal ever. Maybe they can sneak in a little bit, but most of the time, no. Now, the dark mages are the thing you really need to worry about because those are your first mini boss of this invasion. And those guys spawn tons of skeletons, which aren't the most threatening things in the world on their own. The problem is they aren't on their own. They're with 50 other skeletons if you let that wizard be. Kill the dark mage. Just gonna throw on a safety potion there, don't want to die. I think I completely forgot to summon my extra ballistas last round, so oops. Yeah, make sure you do that as well. 800th kobolds. Most of those were probably here, trying to do this. This is tough. So I can summon 4 more. I just have an army of arrow shooting tanks. Now, this is where it gets really tough. Stay on top of the platform at all times with the ogres, because they have a projectile attack that will completely destroy your movement. And if your movement is destroyed, everything can run up and hit you. And then if everything runs up and hits you, you die really fast. So take the ogre out really quickly because he can do lots of damage to your crystal and to you as well. But how did I get hit? Oh, I think it has splash. Okay, so just stay clear of the thing. Oh yeah, also dragons breathe fire because they're dragons. Oh my god, the lag! I really should have turned frame skip to subtler off for this, and I got hit there. Heal. And you can see how bad my movement is now. Well, you might not be able to because of the lag, but just if you're lagging during this fight, turn frame skip to on or so. Ogre. Um, I decided to not do it so it's more fast paced. All right, so next is the hard one. The next wave, in my opinion, is the hardest, but that I probably maybe Betsy's harder for some people. Probably Betsy's harder for some people. But I this slave took me a lot of tries to do, and Betsy only took me my first one. So this one is the one where both ogres and dark mages spawn. And you can already tell how much fun that's gonna be. I think my inventory is not full. Oh my god, the lag. It should be fine though. Alright, just kill the ogres as quick as possible, kill the dark mages as quick as possible, kill the dragons as quick as possible. My crystal has taken a fair bit of damage, but it should still be enough to get past wave 7. Especially with my ballistas helping. Okay, I really should have turned frame skip on here. Alright. Oh, we got a Tome of Infinite Wisdom. Uh, it's like it's a weapon you can get in the mech bosses, but so it's not very useful now. But I really like that weapon, so it's nice. It's a nice C for me. All right, now quickly get all the mana, and here you'll want to start spawning your ballista to spawn any ballista you can up or not. All right, now Betsy. Betsy, don't go down the arena, don't focus anything else, kill Betsy as quick as possible, because if you kill Betsy, it ends. See, I believe the wave starts to just is literally just Betsy's health bar. It, sometimes the Arcanums can't keep up with Betsy. Betsy's really fast, so that's when you'll want to start using the Razor Blade Typhoon. But it should be fine here. Just, oh my god, the lag. Alright, switch to the Typhoon. Kill Betsy before I die. I think I... No, I didn't do it yet. I did it! Alright, I should have switched to my Spectre Hood there, but I did it. I have no clue where Betsy died. But yeah, you get a huge amount of Defender medals from that. I think that's enough to buy the full set of armor. Oh, for a second I thought I crashed there. So where did Betsy die? I want to start... Ah, another Betsy's Wrath. I already got that. But the wings look really cool. Not as good as Fish Run or the hoverboard wings. The hoverboard wings. Not as good as Fish Run wings for the hoverboard, but they look amazing. So that about does it for my guide. There's probably something I forgot to mention because that's just me. If you're having trouble with this, bring buff potions. I didn't bring any buff potions as you can see, but they definitely help. I just don't like grinding all the materials or making a farm. I never have. I've never done that. I need to some playthrough, and it'll be much easier, but I won't. Also, I just want to point out that this is normal mode. The same strategy should work in expert mode. You just have to be a better player than I am, because yeah. Well, Ice Golem, please get out of here. Just die. So, yeah, that about does it. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you soon with the next Starbound episode. Just technical difficulties. Bye.